Wow, how cool is that? $35 set of bands, fantastic workout, replicating what is about a $15,000 piece of equipment at the gym. All right guys, got a really fun chest exercise for us today, and once again, it's only 12 minutes and we're only using resistance bands. No dumbbells, okay, no body weight stuff today, no gym requirement. And when I put together this workout, bands represent very closely the crossover cable machine at a gym. So if you guys have never been to the gym and don't have a membership, you don't necessarily know what I'm talking about, but they're real expensive pieces of equipment. I'm talking about, you know, $10,000, $15,000 pieces of equipment. And they got these two stands, all right, that are about 10 feet apart, and they got all these cables, okay, and they got pulleys and handles, and you can select different weights. And they're great for doing fly type movements for your chest, in addition to triceps and biceps and back and all kinds of other things. But we can real closely replicate that $15,000 piece of equipment at home with some $35 resistance bands. That's what's really cool about this. Now, this exercise program today consists of 3 different exercises. Each one we're going to do for 3 sets, and we're just going to do about 10 reps, okay, on each set, all right? So you have to make sure you pick a resistance level that is difficult for you to do 10 reps, all right? Now, after each set, we're going to keep the rest to a minimum. I want to keep it down there around 30 seconds, guys. So I want your heart rate to get up a little bit, you know, get that blood pump going, but I don't want you to sit around for a minute, 2 minutes, get on the phone, all right? Don't be talking to somebody for a long time in between. You know, kind of keep the pace going, all right? And the other benefit to it, of course, is it's only going to take about 12 minutes, all right? So this is a great workout for you guys that just don't have a lot of time. You got to squeeze this in and then get off to work or go run some errands or take care of family problems, okay? All right, so very first exercise, guys, is a great one, all right? This is a chest fly, all right? Now, it's called a decline fly, okay? It's because the anchor is up high, okay? So we're going to start off with the anchor at the top of the door. Now, remember, this is going to be pulling you backwards pretty tough, okay? There's going to be a fair amount of resistance. So I'm going to have to really lean into this movement, okay? And when I do a fly, I'm not locking my elbows, okay? So pretend like you're hugging a big giant barrel, okay? So I'm going to have a slight bend in my elbows, all right? Lean forward, and I'm going to squeeze or hug that barrel, okay? Let's do 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so while I'm kind of resting here for about 30 seconds, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the form. So obviously, at the top of the movement, my hands are going upward towards the anchor, okay? And at the bottom of the movement, my hands are coming together and they're coming down low, okay? Down around waist level. That's the decline movement. So guys, your chest has 2 major muscle groups. We got the upper and the lower, okay? So the lower is the bigger, okay, stronger muscle. And when we're doing these declines, we're focusing more on the lower. Now we're still engaging all the muscles in your chest, all right? So I don't want people to think we're neglecting, okay, part of your chest muscles when we do these things. We're just placing the emphasis in different locations. All right, so let's knock out another 10 reps for set number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. All right. So guys, remember, pick a resistance that's difficult. I don't want you to be dying when you get to your 10th rep, okay? That's not the point of this. But if you're getting to 10 and you're thinking, ho hum, all right, I could have done another 10, then that is not enough, all right? So part of it is you got to learn how to push yourself, okay? You don't have to kill yourself, especially if you're a beginner, all right? But if you're not really starting to feel a pump after a couple of sets, then you're probably not putting enough effort into this exercise. All right, third and last set of flies, decline flies. Here we go. See how high my hands are up here at the top of the movement? And then squeeze and down low. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze that barrel at the bottom. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're done with that exercise. All right, now we're going to move on to something completely different. Now, because this is a pretty short workout, all right, and we just simply have the time to do it, I'm going to throw in a one-arm movement. So the next exercise is going to be a one-arm chest press, all right? So you're going to take, all right, the handle off of one side of all the bands, all right? And then we're going to connect the bands. We're going to double them over, basically, and connect the same color bands, all right, from both sides of the anchor point to the same handle, all right? So basically we're doubling the resistance of these colored bands here, all right? All right, so here we go. We got them just going through the loop here. And you're gonna have to experiment. I don't expect you to pick the exact right number of colors on every exercise. You're just gonna have to kind of figure out what's good for you. That's exactly what I did before we even started filming. So guys, before I start doing this, I just want to show you the form. So we're going to be doing one arm at a time, all right? And this is just a pressing movement. Remember the other one we were squeezing, that's a fly movement, okay? This is a pushing movement, all right? So a press. And because we're only doing one arm at a time, okay, it's really going to want to twist your body, okay? So you're going to have a nice wide stable base, and then it's going to be great for all those little stabilizer muscles. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so real quick as far as the form is concerned, the band's pulling my hand up towards my shoulder. This is the top of the movement. And I'm not pressing straight forward. The band's gonna want to pull it up, all right? So I'm pressing down and forward, okay? That way I'm in a straight line with the resistance of the band. All right, let's switch it over here. Other leg. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys, because we're doing this back and forth only one arm at a time, my right side is getting a rest while I'm doing my left side. So you don't need to rest as long in between sets, okay? So we can pretty much, just after about 10 or 15 seconds, go straight back over to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so you're gonna feel, all right, your core engaged here. You know, it's not something that you have to really intentionally focus on. It's just something that's going to be a natural reaction. Your body can't help but engage your core, because if you don't, you'll just end up twisting, okay? So here we go. Second set on my left side, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, one thing you guys are going to notice on this exercise versus the flies, because it's a pushing movement and we're straightening our arm, you're going to feel your triceps engaged. So flies, all right, our arms are staying in one position as far as the elbows, so we're not engaging our triceps. But anytime you do a pressing movement, all right, yes, we're focusing on our chest, but you're also going to feel it in your triceps, okay? Here we go. Last set over here on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man. Feeling in my triceps, feeling in my shoulders. All right, getting a great pump going. This is a super workout, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, whew. All right, so we've knocked out 3 sets of one-arm chest presses, and now the last exercise, we're going to go back to a fly movement. But guess what? I want you to take the anchor point and drop it from up top all the way to the bottom. Here we go. How hard was that? Okay. Now we got to figure out, and we got to reposition our handle. So, all right. So guys, this last exercise, and once again, this is something you're going to have to figure out for your particular strength and fitness level. But this exercise is tougher, okay, because we're using a smaller percentage of our overall chest than our decline, okay? So you're not going to be able to use as many resistance bands for this incline chest fly, okay? So I've had to drop some of the bands off, okay? And once again, two-handed movement, okay? Nice stable base. I'm starting this time with my hands down low, okay? And I'm going to be bringing them up, all right, to about eye level. And that's 2. We're going to do 10 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so real quick, guys, we started the very first exercise with decline flies. So my hands are up high and I brought them down towards my waist. It's a pretty strong movement, so you can use more resistance bands. Now we're starting with a weaker movement, okay? We just don't have the strength. Can't use as many bands. But I'm starting with my hands down low and I'm bringing them up and I'm hugging the barrel and I'm bringing my hands up here about at eye level, okay? So once again, my elbows have a slight bend and it's not changing, all right, throughout the range of the movement. So they're staying in that position and I feel like I'm hugging a big giant barrel, okay, but I'm hugging it up high instead of down low, okay, like the very first exercise. So this is set number 2, 10 reps, hug that barrel up high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, I'm getting a real good burn now, guys. when we're doing these flies, okay, for that matter, even when we're doing a pressing movement, I know we're focusing on our chest, but what else is being worked? What other muscle group are we engaging right now? Right here, okay? So your shoulder muscles have 3 distinct groups of muscles, okay, creating that overall deltoid. So you got the front, the laterals, and then the rear. So when we're bringing our arms together like this, we are engaging our pecs, okay, our chest, but we're also getting those front delts, okay? The anterior deltoid muscles are being engaged. So you're gonna feel a pump in your chest, but you're also gonna feel a nice burn, okay? In the good sense burn, okay, in your shoulders. So shake it out a little bit here. All right, guess what? We only have 1 set left for the entire chest workout. Now, how cool is that? 12 minutes, guys. That's efficient. So I don't want to hear excuses, okay, that you don't have time, okay, work, family, whatever, travel, I don't care. You got time to do this, all right? So here we go, last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, baby. Feel it in the chest and in the shoulders. So why am I feeling it so much in the shoulders? Well, guess what? Little secret. I just got back from the gym, and today was shoulder day. So my shoulders, my delts are already fried. And then I got to shoot this chest workout for you guys. So basically, this is my second chest workout of the week. Anyway, long story short, wow, how cool is that? $35 set of bands, fantastic workout, replicating what is about a $15,000 piece of equipment at the gym, the crossover cable machines. You can't beat this, guys. And remember, if you want a big chest, it ain't gonna happen overnight. You gotta stick with it and never give up on yourself.